Halito ang kana sa Brian Oaster, Alopat High Country News. Earlier this month, you may have noticed competing headlines about oil and gas leases on public lands. Some were saying the Department of the Interior is reducing leases on public lands by 80%. Yay! But others were saying Biden has broken his climate promises by resuming oil and gas leasing. Boo! What's really going on? The facts are complicated, but here are some interesting ones, brought to you by HCN's contributing editor Jonathan Thompson. The moratorium on new leases was never meant to be permanent, and in fact, it didn't stop oil companies from drilling at all. They just drilled on lands they'd already leased, so the leasing pause had zero effect on the ground. But during the pause, Interior reviewed the leasing process and has made some major modifications to make it less friendly to industry, more sensitive to wildlife, and to include tribal consultation. So it may not be the end of oil, but it is something. Biden's Infrastructure Act includes $47 billion going out to communities for climate resilience, but a new analysis suggests the communities who need it most, like rural western counties with high wildfire risk, may not actually be able to access those funds. Think about it. If you're a rural community with no head of planning for the county, no grant writers, and a part-time mayor, who's going to apply for the grants? Yeah. Well, you could... I don't know. Well, folks, we may not have any easy answers on this one, but we've sure got lots of data and cool interactive maps brought to you by HCN's Kylie Mohr and Theo Whitcomb. Have you thought about settler colonialism today? In a new study, researchers found that place names in national parks are direct reflections of settler colonialism and white supremacy. Every park they examined, for instance, has at least one place named after some dude who supported racist ideologies, capitalized on dispossession and colonization, or participated directly in genocide. HCN's new editorial intern, Miacel Spotted Elk, brings us the key takeaways from the research. It's her first piece for HCN! Hooray! And after that, you can check out the Q&A with the study's lead author, who told me that the report is meant to provide hard data in support of native-led efforts to change place names, not just in national parks, but around the country. Also, check out HCN's coverage of the UN's Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues, which is happening this week. I'm Brian Oaster, and now you know the West. Chipis la chiki.